I was born in Los Angeles. Both my parents are ministers. Was born basically in church, going to church. Growing up in Los Angeles, I grew up in the suburbs of Los Angeles. My dad was born and raised in Compton, my mom in South Central Los Angeles. So they have, some deep experiences and embrace of black culture, but we kind of moved into a predominantly white culture. So I've always kind of stood in between cultures, just growing up. And so being that and being a Christian, Christianity became like the defining element of who I was as a person and who my family is still today. So I would tend to gravitate more towards Christian faith than any other type of cultural definition, I would say. I always like to tell people that in middle school and high school, my closest friends, one was a German, one was a Jew, one was Vietnamese, one was Indian. And I was the black guy in the group, and it was just kind of how we hung out every day during lunch and things like that. But I was always used to just diversity. Beyond that, I think I got baptized around 12 or 13. We ended up going to this church called P4CM. Blair was there, and other, people. It was right before like Jackie Hill and other people started getting involved, Ezekiel and stuff like that. It was just 30, 40 people there. But the coolest thing about it, my mom was the oldest person there, so I can't share her age, but right under her, the next oldest person was like 33, and then lower than that, everybody was in their 20s. So being there, I'm 15, 16 years old, and I'm seeing all these people who have a relationship with God, a relationship with Christ that goes beyond just a Sunday morning or a Wednesday night, and then even goes beyond like just summer camp and just having these brief moments of passion. It was people who really, everything they did revolved around Christian faith, and that impacted me. And tying that back into Christianity being the only real culture that I had, it kind of just flowed into my relationship with this church. They would sing Shobaraka. I remember Great Day to Die off of Lions and Liars was a song that they would sing during worship service in the mornings. So that and Christian hip-hop, everybody was listening to Christian hip-hop there. That was back when CHH was in that phase where I think Jason had released like Listening Choice and other songs like that, where we were in like this mode of like, you should only listen to Christian hip-hop. That's what the songs were saying. That's what the church was saying. So around that time, I had shifted. I wasn't really listening to other genres in the first place, or subgenres, but it shifted to only listening to Christian hip-hop music. So like Rapzilla, The South, and things like that, those have been me since I've grown up. It wasn't just like an extra thing that I went to. Those were the main sources of things that I went to. So Christian hip-hop culture and things like that, church culture and my family culture have shaped my faith, making Christianity be the thing that I revolve my life around. And not in like a cliche way. I feel like a lot of people say it, but like it was literally all that I had from in every place that I would go to. So just that type of development, I guess, is the basis of my testimony.